In that belly, when the baby came out, I was like, what is this? How do I stay, like, how do I keep my culture? So as an Eritrean woman living in America, being raised by an American family, and now I have an American husband. So for me, I've always loved who I am, right? I love being an Eritrean woman from with an American family and having my American friends. I was always excited to share who I am, where I'm from. And I just have a sense of pride of where I came from. And because of where I came from, and that's who I am, really, I was made in Eritrea. So I'm proud of it, about Eritrean culture. Our culture is that we value family. Family is so big in our culture. And when I moved here to America and I didn't have my family with me, it was kind of like the small things that I had moving to America when I was younger. That's the only things that I have to keep me with my family. Does it make sense? Like my American friends too, they love who I am, they respect and enjoy my culture. So I never really have to hide who I am as an Eritrean. And living with my family, like my American family, like my mom always took us to Eritrean restaurants so that we don't lose our my culture. And also now it's like I talk to my mom almost every week, twice a week sometimes, and I have friends, family member all over the world that I'm able to communicate. Yes, I'm not 100% like I know it all about Eritrean culture, but the things that I know, that I remember, is what keeps me going and what makes me keep it. There's a lot that I don't know. There's a lot that I missed out by being raised with my family here, but our culture, the value that we have, and the love that our culture had for their family, and so that's what makes me connected, and I'm able to connect even with more families in my life, and I'm able to read more things about our culture and be in tune what's happening back home. And yeah, so that's how I could. And then going back home too, I love going back home. It's like I always say back home, although I lived in America more than I lived in Eritrea, but home is for me where I was born and where I grew up until I was 13 years old, right? And I miss when there's holidays and you've seen my baptism and stuff like that. I mean, that is keeping my culture within me. Like that's part of me. That's my identity. You know what I mean? So somebody's gonna love you. They have to love you who you are 100%. That means my culture, my background, my beliefs, that's how I still keep, my culture in my marriage. And now, somebody said, do you cook Habesha food? I don't cook Habesha food. My favorite food is shiro, and I attempt a few times, and and it's not good. Hopefully when one day my mom comes to America, she can cook for me and teach me how to do it properly, right? So, but being married to an American guy, I don't feel the difference because honestly, I grew up here and that's all I know. And he, my husband appreciates me and he loves Eritrean culture too. So he likes his coffee and his food, and we 5 months, you guys, can you believe it? It's crazy, time flies. So number one, Delina keeps me so busy and I love her so much. I share with you guys because I'm obsessed with her. Exercise after a certain point, I think when I hit 7 months, it was hard for me to exercise because I still have residual from my Guillain-Barré, and I have neuropathy pain, so it was really hard for me to move, and the bigger I got, the harder it was for me to work out. So anyway, so I put on so much weight, you guys. And that belly, when the baby came out, I was like, what is this? But you know what? I would do it all over again to have Delina. So she is all worth it. And I lost already a little bit over 30 pounds. So yeah, watching a movie, eating healthy, And it's so important to eat healthy, especially when you're just stuck at home. And it's so easy to just overeat. Like, like, okay, just one more bite. It ended up being 10 bites. So one thing I do is I don't allow like food that's gonna tempt me. And my husband is not allowed to have it. His favorite is ice cream. It's like, no, we're not gonna have it at home. So I do most of our shopping and most of the cooking, and he cooks too, but his cooking is like, he doesn't like my food because he's watching. He doesn't like my food is too clean for him, so he loves his cheese, and it's delicious. But anyway, so staying healthy, eating healthy, meal prepping. Also, like, we recently, as you guys know, I bought a treadmill. We bought a treadmill from Facebook, but it has helped me a lot to stay active, and I do my weight training, body weight outside or inside the house. But I think number one is like, I have her, I'm so busy with Delina, how I'm just distracted with her, and we have so much to do at home. I'm working in my business. I have, I'm working, I do YouTube on the side, try to do some YouTube, and every day what I do is I pray. Like, you get up every day, you have to pray, you guys. Especially now, more than ever, right? The fact that we can just get up and breathe, right? And that's something to be thankful for. And so having a routine of that and having something positive, I listen to messages like keep your mind positive, right? Listen to music, watch movies, like, whatever. So do chore at home, cleaning. I'm constantly doing stuff, and by the end of the day, I'm like exhausted, right? So I'm pretty busy, and even like I'm not going anywhere, but being at home, it's definitely, I have a lot to do. It seems like I get a lot of message from moms that recently have babies I'm 100% breastfeeding. She doesn't even like the bottles, so I haven't had to give her any bottles in like over, I don't know, almost 2 months now. Like, one of the things that people ask me all the time, especially women who just had babies or had babies, is that how I am losing all the weight. We all want to know. And really, having a routine is what helped me. And having a routine also meaning like, you have to prepare your food. You have to have plan for not just today, but for a few days. So that way you don't just go to the store without plan to buy stuff. And, it's because then you buy junk food, right? You buy things that's like the cookies, the carbs. Write down a list of things that you need from home. And so then when you go to the store, it's like a tunnel vision. You just go in, I need chicken, I need eggs, veggie, like brown rice, right? So you don't have a chance to go eat other, but anyways, having a list of what I need to get, and then I'm in and out, done. So there's no like roaming around in the grocery store, try to, find things, and then you end up spending more money in junk, and then of course you don't want the extra pounds that comes along with it anyway. So for me, my goal, I want to be back on the stage if everything goes back to normal by the summer. That's my goal. So I'm working out with my coach, and I'm sticking with the program. And so that's why since the quarantine, I lost, I think, 20 pounds so far. Total about 30 pounds, a little over 30 pounds since I had Delina. Yeah, I gained a lot. So have a routine, right? And so there's no reason for us to eat junk food and able to feed our child. That just doesn't make sense, especially at this day and age. We should research and pay attention to what we put in inside our body. I love water. That's like my only thing I drink besides coffee is water. I love water, and so I sometimes add a little bit of lemon, but water is what I drink, and I eat healthy, and my milk supply is good. We become what we eat. Like, you are what you eat. It's so true. Like, I didn't gain weight by not eating. I ate. I had no rules. I just ate. I was like, I'm pregnant. I'm craving. So I ate. So that's what happened. You gain weight when you eat, right? So just get rid of one thing. So sometimes it's hard to quit everything, right? For some people it is, just like get rid of one thing. You don't have to do everything at one time. So if you love white bread, maybe start with that. If you love soda, start with that and get rid of the soda. And so gradually, like, okay, it will be easier instead of just going like cold turkey, because it's hard to do that for some, for a lot of us. And so if you just eliminate like one thing every single day or maybe once a week, I don't know, you have to give yourself time. And you can lose weight without exercising. It's true, it's fact. You just change the way you eat healthier. You don't want to work out, that's fine, you can eat healthier. I promise you'll get there. That's how I'm able to, you've never done it, you've never had to diet, and now that you're a mom you have to diet, is that just eat maybe lots of veggie, eat like fruits and vegetable, and there's so much you could do, right? So change one thing that you can give up, and then the next week it could be, okay, I gave up sugar, so I want to give up white bread or white rice, or fast food, things like that. So 1 week, so make a goal for yourself to say, okay, I'm gonna do this next week, I'm gonna do this. And so have plan. It's hard to get motivated. It sucks to to get up and you have to eat healthy, you have to think about it's so hard. Trust me, I hate it. Like, if I could just eat whatever I want and look good, I would be the first one to say yes. But the reality of it is not, and we are not as active as they used to be back in the day, hundreds of years ago. We have to make time to exercise, and it's so important because we sit a lot, we drive to eat. I mean, everything we do involves us sitting, saying that you guys could do it too. You can stay healthy, you can stay fit. You don't have to be zero body fat. You just have to be healthy for you. You know what I mean? And you don't have to be that perfect supermodel with a nice ab and bikini and all that. Being healthy, what is healthy for you? You have to start where you are and also appreciate where you are, right? For me, I had to say thank you to God for my body, that I'm able to bring this beautiful baby. What I want to leave you guys with this is that I hope this was helpful. I hope that my life story inspires you guys to not give up. That I hope you could, have faith and hope in God, knowing that you also can have anything in life. I mean, we have to rely on God, right? But I hope this keeps you closer to God. I hope that you don't give up. I hope that you have faith and that you look for people to help you. If you're by yourself, find friends and, ask for help, and don't be ashamed of a lot of depressions and sadness and loneliness that happens. And so I just encourage you guys to kind of reach out to people, ask for help. Help means it's not doesn't have to be money or anything. It could just be emotional support. And so I hope you find someone that can support you, and I hope that you guys are staying safe, and that I hope all this ends soon so our life can go to normal, and that we're able to hug people and just enjoy being human being again. So but I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I hope this was helpful. All are connected. We might not know each other physically, but I feel like sometimes I know you guys through your messages, through your comments, and I really appreciate it. And I hope that you are well, and that soon we can all just be normal, back to how we were a few months ago. And so God bless you guys. I love you guys so much, and have a great day.